Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Abundant Living Today. This week we're going to be discussing in our episode number 4 how to live a more emotionally abundant life. If you followed along with us in some of our previous broadcasts, you know we started with our financial abundance. We talked about physical abundance. In our introductory broadcast, we talked about the overall view of what abundance is. And so this week, we'll talk about emotional abundance. Now, this is a very key subject, as all the others were, but this is one that many people try to hide, that is sometimes easy to try to be avoided, sometimes because of the difficulty of the nature of the subject of the conversation. But I want us to take a seat at the table today. And let's have a conversation about living a more emotionally abundant life. Now, to begin with, our emotions deal with our feelings, our thoughts, and sometimes our behavior is a symptom of the emotional state that we're in. For instance, if we're happy, we smile. If we're sad, we frown. But there are sometimes we have scars inside emotionally that we try to hide from others because the pain is too difficult for us, or we simply do not want others to know what we are going through. Well, we want to create a safe space for you today to be able to confront your feelings, confront your behavior, and maybe your attitudes and thoughts about things that may have happened in your life or maybe currently happening in your life. Now, if we go back in our past, most of us have experienced some type of emotional trauma or disappointment, hurt, or pain. For most of us, we process that occasion or those occasions and we heal and we move forward in life without those thoughts or the past experience or feelings controlling us in our present life. But there are sometimes things that happen in our life that what sometimes sociologists define as the word repress. That is, we try to hide it even from ourselves. We want to forget about it because it's so painful or traumatic in our lives. It's about those particular types of things that we want to touch on today. We want to talk about a way that we can process our way through that emotional trauma, that emotional pain, disappointment, or disorder that may be in your life today that's affecting your current behavior, whether consciously or subconsciously. It may be affecting your current relationships or past relationships and may affect your future relationships because the emotional state of us is closely connected to our relationship or lack thereof with other people. So let's deal with the relationships in our past, whether it's with a family member or a stranger, where you experience some type of emotional trauma or crisis. It may be a painful episode in your life. It may be difficult. And of course, it's something that you would rather not think about. It's normal for us not to want to experience pain. But what I don't want to become normal is for us to just settle for living with pain without realizing that God can provide a way of healing, a way of mending, and a way of restoring you to wholeness in your emotional life.